is fucking up. I mean, my shit is fucking up. My stream is really testing me today. My stream equipment is really testing me today. My stream fucked up, right? And I was just gonna be like, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna end it. Like, I'm just not gonna stream again. But then I was like, you know what? I still have news to cover, so I might as well just try to stream again, and hopefully it doesn't fuck up, because I actually want to talk about what's happening. So I'm gonna try to do this again. Later on, I'll probably edit the videos and I'll try to make it look better, I guess. But anyway, we're gonna continue the news. I'm not done yet. We're gonna move on to the lovely MR.GAETZ. I've been covering this motherfucker for so long. Alright? And new stuff has come out about MR.GAETZ, and I kind of see MR.GAETZ just as entertainment. I'm not gonna lie. I like talking about him, because he's a train wreck, and I love looking at this train crash. So we're gonna talk about MR.GAETZ. Alright, Representative MR.GAETZ snorted cocaine with escort who had no-show government job. Wow. Representative MR.GAETZ attended the 2019 GOP fundraiser in Orlando. His date that night was someone he knew well. A paid escort like that and said she was an amateur Instagram model. That's fucked up, dude. Leave her alone. Okay, the Florida congressman, one-time wingman Joel Greenberg, we know a lot about him, identified the escort to investigators as more than 15 young women Gaetz paid for sex, according to a source familiar with the investigation. But what distinguishes this woman, Megan Zelonka, they said her name, bro, what the fuck, is that she turned her relationship with Joel Greenberg into a taxpayer-funded no-show job that earned her an estimated $7,000 to $17,500, according to three sources and corresponding government records obtained by the Daily Beast. Damn, dude, she was getting bank. What the hell? She was getting so much bank. Alright, bet. On October 26, 2019, Gaetz added the Trump Defense Gala fundraiser as the featured speaker at the Westgate Lake Resort in Orlando. Two witnesses, present recalled friends, reconvening at Gaetz's hotel room for an after party, where Zelonka prepared lines of cocaine on the bathroom counter. One of those witnesses distinctly remembers Zelonka pulling the drugs out of her makeup bag, rolling a bill of cash, and joining Gaetz in snorting cocaine. It wasn't Mr. Gaetz one of the Republicans who was shitting on Hunter Biden for doing drugs? And this motherfucker is literally snorting lines of cocaine at parties? Alright, sir. While the Daily Beast could not confirm that Gaetz and Zelonka had sex that night, two sources said the pair had an ongoing financial relationship in exchange for sex. She was one of the many few pieces of arm candy he had. A source familiar with the encounters between Gaetz and Zelonka, the congressman, who has declared that he never paid for sex, wrote off on a stay hotel and a campaign expense with his indoor picking up the tab. Interesting. The U.S. Secret Service, which initiated Greenberg's investigation over the allegations in Greenberg, used county resources to mine Bitcoin, would not comment on the ongoing probe. Federal prosecutors with the Middle District of Florida would not say if the investigators have questions. Zelonka, Greenberg's attorney, denied to comment, citing attorney-client privilege. So there has been more news on this situation. Let me just go to my source so I can show you. More shit happened to Greenberg, which is, I think it's fucking hilarious, but we'll talk about that in a second, right? After repeated calls and messages from Zelonka over the past 5 weeks, her attorney told the Daily Beast on Thursday that she is not speaking to any media outlet. A criminal defense lawyer said the allegations were not accurate, but would not elaborate further. He did not respond to a list of detailed questions about the fundraiser party, Zelonka's county contract, or her relationship with Greenberg or the congressman. Again, I just have to say this again. I don't care. Look, I don't care who the hell MR.GAETZ has sex with, alright? I could care less. I don't care. Again, I'm reading this from... Obviously, the doing drugs part is it's obviously awful. I don't think you should be in Congress if you're fucking doing drugs. Obviously, no shit. But other than that, I don't care who he has sex with. But I did care that last time because he was like literally having sex with a minor, which we'll talk about in a second. Federal investigators are exploring Greenberg's alleged role in the congressman's Go contact for arranging sexual paid encounters. According to 3 sources, okay, blah blah. Greenberg slated to plead guilty on Monday. This is what I was saying. Greenberg is slated to plead guilty on Monday, so today, to 6 felonies, and is expected to cooperate as a witness against his former friend. That's fucking hilarious. Zelanka, who is an amateur fashion model, again, amateur fashion model, that's so fucked up, and the communications director for the American Medical Marijuana Physicians Association received $4,000 on Venmo from Greenberg during last year in office in 2017, mostly $500 installments. And Greenberg, who is married, listed various explanations for why he paid Zelanka. Damn, in the memo fields of his Venmo payments, he paid her $50 for stuff, another $50, $500, my bad, another $500 for all her stuff. What the hell? Yeah, basically just giving her a fuck ton of money, which, you know, I don't care. Like, go off, do your thing. Like, who cares? Like, I care, obviously, because Zelanka's interactions with Greenberg in 2017 morphed into a business relationship. Okay, is this literally, okay, I don't care then. I don't care about all this then. But I saw this because today, because he was pleading guilty, right? Yeah. Joe Greenberg admitted he recruited women for commercial sex acts and paid them more than $70,000 from 2016 to 2018, sometimes through online payment services like Venmo. They include at least one underage girl he paid to have sex with him and others. So this is what people have a problem with, right? The fact that they paid an underage girl to have sex with them. Now that's the part people are upset about, which is understandable. Which, I mean, he literally a pedophile. McGaetz and whatever, Joe Greenberg, whatever the fuck his name is, are literal pedophiles. Like, confirmed pedos, alright? And they're being investigated, which is pretty hilarious. Okay, I'm done reading about this, alright? There was your fucking update on McGaetz. If you want to read the rest of this for yourself, you can. I'm not going to because I got bored. But if you want to read it for yourself, go on ahead. I would encourage you to do so if you like some drama. But other than that, I am going to move on. We're going to move on to some other stuff. So this is the Dante Wright update. Brooklyn Center City approves sweeping police reform in the wake of Dante Wright's death. So we talked about Dante Wright. I already covered it. I covered the shooting, what happened, alright? We're going to read this and get our update, okay? The Brooklyn Center Council voted 4-1 Saturday afternoon to reduce... Bro, I can't read. Okay. To dramatically reduce the power of its police department in a sweeping new measure. Brooklyn Center, a suburb in Minneapolis, where Dante Wright died after being shot by an officer who thought she was holding her taser rather than her handgun. Our community has made it clear that it's time for real, transformative change that is going to keep everyone in our city safe. With this resolution, we are taking a critical first step towards that change, Mayor Mike Elliott said in a letter in a written statement issued by the city. Dante Wright and Kobe Dimmock, Community Safety and Violence Prevention Resolution, says that the city will create an unarmed department to handle all incidences where a city resident is primarily experiencing a mental health, disability-related, or other behavioral social need. All emergencies in these incidences will be routed to a new community response department instead of the police department. Initially, traffic reinforcement will be handled by a separate force that is unarmed. So, no guns, basically. The measure says the police officers will not be allowed to make arrests or conduct searches for any non-moving traffic infraction, non-felony offenses, and non-felony warrant, with police officers only allowed to issue citations in those cases. Katie Wright, Dante Wright's mother, said she's pleased with the mayor's police reform measure. The Dante Wright family was at the city council meeting when the measure passed. We as a family are all for it. I am 100% backing the mayor in this move, Wright told CNN. My hope is that other cities will follow. Okay, so what happens? So what happened to my son doesn't happen to anyone else. Going forward, Brooklyn Center will establish a new department of community safe and violence prevention with an independent director. All emergency agencies, including the police and fire departments, will be under the duty of the new director. The new department will be monitored by a civilian oversight body. So, obviously, you can see that this is some good news. Progress is being made. Change is happening. This is what people advocate for. Hence why I'm covering it. It's really good, all right? If Brooklyn Center can pass this sweeping and unprecedented resolution transferring community safety top to bottom, every city in America can and must do it as well, said Taylor, deputy director of the ACLU's Justice Division, in a statement. Officer Kimberly Potter pulled Wright over for an expired tag on April 11th and then tried to arrest him on an outstanding warrant. Wright was then shot as he resisted and got back into his vehicle, authorities said. At the time, former Brooklyn Center Police Chief Tim Gannon said Potter intended to use her taser but instead shot Mr. Wright with a single bullet. The fatal shooting appeared to be an accidental discharge. Potter resigned after the shooting and was charged with second-degree manslaughter. She was released on bail and other court hearings scheduled on Monday. She has not yet entered a plea. So, this is good news. So, this is really good. Police reform is being passed. You know, these are the things that people advocate for. These are the things that people march for. These are the things that people get their asses beaten over for police reform. It isn't that hard. And this city is doing just that. They're listening to the community. They're listening to what people want, and they're passing laws and they're passing new police reform, which is heavily needed all across the United States. So this is very much good news. So this is your Dante Wright update. Again, I already covered the shooting of Dante Wright that happened last month. I think my video on it is on YouTube somewhere if you want to see for yourself how I covered it and what happened. But again, this is good news. But we're going to move on away from this. Even though this is good news, police brutality is still happening all across the United States, and this is just another one of those incidences, okay? Mentally ill man was tased several times by CS police in jail before his death, footage shows. So this is the video. I am not going to show the video because it's awful. You can see here that the video shows, like, it's really bad. I kind of saw it last night and I had to stop watching it because it was kind of making me sick. It's very disturbing. Maybe when I'm done reading it, I'll play the audio for you so you could understand what's happening. But again, I can't show the video because for sure that would probably get me banned. It's violence, okay? I can't show that. But if you want to watch it for yourself, I would highly encourage you watch it because people need to be aware of what's happening. Body camera footage released by South Carolina Sheriff's Office this week revealed that a black man with a mental illness was tased and pepper sprayed several times by police officers before he died in January in police custody. So this happened a while ago, but this footage is barely being released now. The Charlotte County County Sheriff's Office late Thursday released hours of footage to the public from January 5th incident in which police attempted to forcibly remove 31-year-old Jamal Sutherland, is that how you really pronounce his name? Sutherland from his jail cell for a bond hearing. Authorities said, he was arrested that day after a fight broke out at a psychiatric facility where he had been receiving treatment for a diagnosis of schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. The footage was initially withheld from the public until the family of Sutherland gave permission for its release, according to the sheriff. So it wasn't until the family gave permission then for the public to see it. The video showed police shouting at Sutherland to get on his stomach before the man can be heard saying he can't get up. Afterwards, Sutherland did not respond to requests from officers to come to the door of the cell to be handcuffed. The man began yelling as one of the deputies attempted to handcuff him, after which Sutherland was shocked and pepper sprayed several times, causing him to scream in pain. The officers can be seen in the footage attempting to gain control over Sutherland before putting his hands behind his back and handcuffing him. One of the deputies then placed his knee on Sutherland's back for more than 2 minutes, when Sutherland could be heard saying, "I can't breathe." Officers then lifted Sutherland into a wheelchair, at which point he appeared unresponsive. He was later pronounced dead after an hour of failed attempts, according to the Washington Post. The county coroner's pharmacotherapeutic effects during substantial process, according to the local. So this is what they're saying the cause of death was. I didn't know at first either, but apparently, to what the best of my ability that I can explain it, he died because of the side effects. So he was in an excited state, meaning, he was fucking being pepper sprayed, being tased. So obviously he's in an excited state. He's panicking, he's screaming, he's in pain. So he died because of that, and because of the drug, because he was taking medication for his schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, to the medication for his mental illnesses. Because of that excited state, the medication he was taking for his mental illnesses had a bad effect on him during his subdual process. So basically, the medication in his system for his mental illnesses apparently had a bad effect on him because the police officers were handling him unhumanely. If that makes any sense at all. Again, I tried to explain that to the best of my ability, but that's according to the autopsy. That's how he died. In her Thursday statement, blah blah, called his death a horrible tragedy, adding that it revealed an opportunity to review existing policies and examine ways to improve safety for our staff members and residents in our detention center. In my career as a lawmaker professional, I have seen my fellow officers take on mental health responsibilities that are not equipped to handle. This must be changed, and I am committed to implement that change. Exactly. You can't really get mad at him. He was literally mentally ill, diagnosed with schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. That is not how you handle mentally ill people. That isn't how you handle normal people, let alone a fucking person who's suffering with mental illnesses. What the fuck is wrong with them? You noted that the issues facing your department, there are similar systemic and ones that our nation is facing on a daily basis. Oh my god. Sutherland's mother, Amy, in a news conference Friday, condemned that the actions from the deputies who were placed on administrative leave following the incident. However, the deputies still remain employed at the sheriff's office as it conducts an internal investigation. I promise you, I swear to God, these officers aren't going to get in trouble. They aren't going to face any consequences. They aren't going to face any accountability. They're going to walk free. Why? Because that's how America works. And that is how our policing system works, okay? Mental illness doesn't give anybody the right to put their hands on my child. Amy Sutherland said Friday, "That's my child. I loved my child." South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster responded to the body camera footage in a statement showed on Twitter, writing, "This video of an incident reveals issues that need to be addressed in training, and policies around law enforcement encounters with those experiencing mental illness." That is very surprising. I am very surprised the fucking governor of South Carolina said that. I didn't know he said that. That's very surprising. I mean, he's still an asshole because he's a Republican, but I'm surprised he even shed any amount of human decency there. Jamal's mother, Amy, has bravely challenged us to all learn from her son's tragic death. He continued, "We will do so." So here's what's gonna happen. I can't show you the body camera footage, obviously, because I'll show you. Look, I'll go frame by frame slowly. You can see what's happening, but what I am gonna do is play the audio for you. And keep in mind, a trigger warning. There's a lot of screaming, and it's really disturbing. So I'm gonna play the audio for you. I can't show you the video, but you can listen to it, and it's fucking disturbing because he's screaming. So you have been warned, and it's loud. So I'm gonna try to put it lower, but okay, hear this. Okay, we're only 24 seconds in. You could hear the taser going off. You could hear him obviously respond to the taser, like screaming. Okay, okay, I'm gonna let you finish it because I only played 24 seconds. But okay.
So last month, Chambers and another progressive...
Okay, so that was the video. So you heard him fucking screaming. It was very disturbing. If you want to watch the body camera footage yourself, you can. You can find it, like, when I post this video on YouTube, I'm gonna put the link in the description and all that so you can see it for yourself. Long story short, it's disturbing. And that was 45 seconds of the video. That wasn't even the entire video of the body camera footage. That wasn't even the entire thing. That wasn't the entire thing. That was just a small little snippet from it, and it was fucking disturbing. So, and like, keep in mind, like, he was suffering from mental illnesses, okay? And if this is how police handle mentally ill people, there's a huge problem. Again, police reform needs to happen in South Carolina and across every fucking single state in this country. It needs to happen. And again, I cover this story because of how disturbing it is. And he's dead now. He is literally dead. He was only 31. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say about it. It's fucked up. If I get any update on this, which I highly doubt I will, but if I do get any update on it, obviously I will talk about it again. But I'm done talking about it for now. We're gonna move on away from this. So that was all of the news that I had for you today. Now is the part of the stream where we do Twitter browse and we look through the news, because all of the news sources that all of the news articles that I just read to you and talked to you about were articles that I found last night. So now we're going to see what's happening more in today's news. We're going to talk about this too. Don't worry about it. We're going to talk about that. Let me actually just... You know what? People are going to shit on me anyway. Fuck, is it not there anymore? Damn it. Okay. I'll go back to it if it comes up to my view. Okay, Governor Cuomo, blah, blah. Okay, I don't want to talk about COVID. India continues. Okay, Israel continues to assault on Gaza. Okay, bro. Biden says the U.S. will send 20 million. Okay, vaccines. Okay. Supreme Court to hear abortion case challenging Roe vs. Wade. Yeah, we'll talk about this. We'll talk about abortion. I know that's been a topic that's been happening this morning. Please no paywall. Paywall? No? Good. Alright. Pog. Supreme Court restricts police authority to enter a home without a warrant. It's crazy how people have to have these arguments in court that clearly violate people's civil rights. That's fucking insane to me. We already covered this earlier. But GAETZ. Okay, GAETZ, so she pleads guilty to 6. Yeah, we already saw that already. Yeah, we saw police union shift stands on protecting bad officers. What? I'm not getting into that. That's just gonna piss me off. let's talk about this now. So, if you don't know what happened this morning, long story short, there's I'm not gonna explain it because I don't know how. Supreme Court to hear abortion case challenging Roe versus Wade. A case arising from Minneapolis law that bans most abortions after 15 weeks could undermine the constitutional right abortion estimated in Roe versus Wade. So yeah, shit is popping off. All right, shit's popping off in Mississippi. All right. The Supreme Court on Monday said it would hear a case from Mississippi that could undermine Roe versus Wade in the 1973 decision that estimated the constitutional right to abortion. The new case concerning the state law that seeks ban on abortions after 15 weeks pregnancy will give the court's new 6-3 majority its first opportunity to address the subject, and supporters of abortions reacted to the development with damsmate. Okay. Alarm bells are ringing loudly because of the threat to reproductive rights. Nancy Northup, the president of the Center of Reproductive Rights, said in the statement, the Supreme Court just agreed to review an abortion ban that unquestionably violates nearly 50 years of the Supreme Court precedent and a test case to overturn Roe versus Wade. The court will hear arguments in the case during the next term, which starts in October. Damn, so it's not happening yet, but it's going to happen in October. Fuck, I already know this shit's going to be a big deal. Look, right now that I'm sitting here reading this to you, this isn't a big deal right now. No one's really talking about this, like, as much as I thought people were, but watch, when October comes around, I swear to you, shit is going to be popping off. Shit is going to be popping off and everyone's going to be talking about it, alright? I'm just letting you know now. The decision is not expected until the spring of summer 22. Lynn Finch, Mississippi's Attorney General, said her state's law is constitutional. The Mississippi legislature enacted this law about blah 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 to promote women's health, preserve with the dignity and sanctity of life. She added in a statement, "I remain committed to advocating for women and defending Mississippi's legal right to protect the unborn." So, you know, she's a pro-lifer, whatever. We've seen them all before. Last summer, the Supreme Court struck down a restrictive Louisiana abortion law by a 5-4 margin. God damn, shit. With Chief Justice John G. Roberts Jr. providing the decisive vote. His unoccurring opinion, which expressed the respect, blah, blah, relaxed standards. Look, I'ma just say it now. I am tired of these old ass people in government deciding whether or not what women should do with their bodies. Okay? Me saying that statement now should immediately tell you where my stances are on abortion. Look, I've been streaming for over a month now, and I never outwardly said it, but my thoughts on abortion and my stances on abortion are, I'm pro-abortion. There's your fucking answer. Boom. There's my leftist, hardcore leftist communist take. Boom. There. You weren't expecting that, were you? No, just kidding. Okay, that was before Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg died in September. Dude, rip RBG. She was great. I miss her. Her replacement by Justice Amy Coney Barrett. Oh my god. People went ape shit over her. She's fucking crazy. Whatever. A conservative who has spoken out against abortion on demand has changed the dynamic in the court, diminishing the Chief Justice's power to guide a pace of change. The court's decision to hear Mississippi's case, after considering more than a dozen times, in the juris's private conferences, is an indication of sharp divisions among the court's conservative and how bodily to address the conservative stature of abortion rights. I mean, you can't lie. There is a lot of conservative Republicans who are in the Supreme Court because when Donald Trump was president, he fucking packed the courts full of Republicans. Donald Trump was like, it's free real estate for just to pack a shit ton of Republicans into the Supreme Court, which, you know, defeats the purpose of the Supreme Court. Since the retirement of 2018 Justice Anthony M. Kennedy, Kennedy's state legislators have enacted scores of abortion restrictions and bans in the hope that personal changes at the court spur reconsider its abortion. President Donald J. Trump vowed to name justices who would overrule Roe, and 3 of his appointees now sit on the court. See what I just say? 2 of them, Justices Neil M. Blah blah, dissented from Louisiana's decision last year. A new case, Bob's versus Jackson Women's Health Organization. Blah blah, concerns a law enacted by Republican-dominated Mississippi legislature that banned abortions if the probable gestation age of the unborn human was determined to be more than 15 weeks. The statute included a narrow exceptions for medical emergencies or a severe fatal abnormality. Mississippi's sole abortion clinic sued, saying that the law run afoul of Roe and Planned Parenthood versus Casey, a 1992 decision that affirmed Roe's court holding. Is this literally it? Alright, there's only a little bit left. I'll just read it. Might as well, right? The states chose to pass a law it knew it was unconstitutional to endorse a long-time decade campaign fueled by the national interest groups to ask the Supreme Court to overrule Roe v. Wade, Judge Rivera wrote. The court follows the command of the Supreme Court and the dictations of the United States Constitution rather than the disingenuous calculations of the Mississippi legislature. With the recent changes in the membership of the Supreme Court, it may be that the state believes divine providence, blah. Time will tell. If overturning Roe is the state's desired result, the state will have to seek with the relief hired from court, but now the United States Supreme Court has spoken. The 3 judges on the United States Court of Appeals for the 5th Circuit, of New Orleans affirmed, blah blah, in the unborn line dating to Roe versus Wade, the Supreme Court's abortion case has established a woman's right to choose an abortion before viability. Rather, what distinguishes abortions from other matter of healthcare policy in America and uniquely removes abortion policy from the democratic process established by our founders and Supreme Court President. Bro, I love when people love citing the founding fathers. It's crazy to me. People in government are always the founding fathers. I'm you know what also the founding fathers were? A bunch of racist fucking colonizers, dude. That's also what the founding fathers were. What are you talking about? They've been dead for years, dude. Stop talking about the founding fathers, alright? We get it. What the hell's wrong with you? The world has moved on and evolved. Visibility is not an opportunity standard for a certain constitution, blah blah, regulating abortion. I'm done with this. Long story short, shit is gonna be popping off in October. Alright, so I'll keep a lookout for this for sure. But I'm done with that for now, We're gonna continue exploring the news. I'm done with that. What is this? Trial of ex-officer who fatally... We just talked about this. Not exactly this, but we just talked about the police reform that's going on. It kind of just says in the title. I'm not gonna read this. Coronavirus variant president India arrives in the U.S. Here's what I know. Wow, good job. Good job, America. Again, if it's boring right now, that's because it is. Because I'm just looking through the news right now. What's this? Back the Blue? Oh no! Oh shit, what is this? Back the Blue is what is this? Of course fucking Kevin McCarthy posted this. America's police deserve our respect and appreciation. I loved every second of our Back the Blue bike tour. Oh my god, look at this conservative ass. Look at this conservative ass Republican energy. Oh my god. Listen. You could love the police. You could love the police. But you could also be able to criticize the police. You could love the police and also criticize them at the same time. It doesn't have to be, meh, I hate all police officers. They deserve to die. All of them, meh. And it doesn't have to be, I fucking love police officers, dude. Let me lick that boot, daddy. Ooh, let me be a bootlicker and lick your boot. You don't have to be doing that shit, dude. You don't have to be doing this. But of course he's gonna do it because he's a fucking Republican conservative. Listen, you don't have to do all this, alright? You could like the police and also become very, very critical of them at the same time. If you actually care about the police, then you would be open to criticizing them when they do something wrong. That's the healthy way. That is the healthy, mature way to do it, okay? But I want to see this just because it's funny. This is so funny to me. I love Back to Blue. Bro, I love this shit. I love when Republicans do this stuff because it's entertainment for me. Thank you. Is this how you back the blue when you meet with the... Oh my god, yeah. Flashbacks to the Capitol riot. What is this? Look at all of these white men who are like, hell yeah, brother, back to police. Hell yeah, brother, back to police, brother. Alright, I'm done with that. I'm not doing that shit anymore. What is this? I love looking at, like, GOP 2.0. Oh no, fucking Josh Hawley, all those other young fucking monster conservatives. Jesus Christ. Alright, what is this? He's no hair, blah, blah, blah. What is this? GOP 1.0, we despise poor people for being poor, people of color for not being white, and government for trying to help anybody but the rich white men. GOP 2.0, deluxe edition, now with insurrections, fascism, and hidden close video. I mean, yeah. Yeah, no shit, no thanks. The sequel is just a bad movie. It's getting worse. Yeah, okay, I'm done. Just a bunch of libs shitting on Republicans. Got it. It's not like it's anything new that we haven't seen before. Okay, what is this? Bro, I hate when, like, I just don't know what's happening. What is this? Anything blah blah blah. Okay, I don't care about this. I don't care. John Oliver. Why the fuck is my man John Oliver trending? People react to John Oliver's commentary regarding the ongoing Israeli-Palestinian conflict during the latest episode on his show. Ooh. Yeah, I heard about this round John Oliver, so what is this?
Particularly in America, to both sides this situation, and I'm not saying that there aren't some areas where that's warranted, but it's important to recognize there are also areas where it's simply not. Both sides are firing rockets, but one side has one of the most advanced militaries in the world. Both sides are suffering heartbreaking casualties, but one side is suffering them exponentially. And it's not like the US is operating from the moral high ground here. It's obviously no stranger to drone-striking weddings and saying, we were just trying to target enemy combatants. This country...
I mean, he isn't wrong. John Oliver is speaking nothing but pure facts. Like, if you don't know who John Oliver is, he's basically like some British, he's like one of those night show hosts, alright? And he does politics, alright? I mean, he's not wrong. He's 100% correct.
Has blood on its hands too. And look, if you believe Israel's actions are warranted and proportionate this week, you're welcome to try and make that argument. But we have got to start having this conversation honestly and falling back on convenient, sanitized terms like real estate disputes and
it's kind of funny though, because like John, like obviously John Oliver is British as fuck. Like he's the whitest of white of men. John Oliver is probably the whitest motherfucker you ever meet. He's British, white skin, like he's very white. And it's funny he's saying this because his people, like in the UK, like Britain, is literally the people who started this conflict in the first place. And if you don't know history and what I'm talking about, I'm sorry, but I don't want to explain it right now, but it's very ironic, but good shit.
Airstrikes on militants, feels a little disingenuous when what you're describing is forcing people from the homes they've lived in for decades and killing civilians and children. And again, none of this frees Hamas from responsibility, but Hamas doesn't represent all Palestinians, just as what Israel is doing right now doesn't represent all Israelis or indeed Jewish people. Lots is complicated here, but...
I mean, it's not too complicated, if you ask me. It's not as complicated as people make it seem. Long story short, Israeli military and Israeli government commits mass genocide on Palestinian people who are at a clear disadvantage and don't have basic human civil rights in their country. They are treated as second-class citizens. They are not seen as human beings. There. It is not that complicated. I just summed up the fucking conflict for you. That's basically it. Good shit, John Oliver. I mean, again, he's not wrong. He's speaking nothing but pure facts. Why the fuck is House Democrats trending? What did they do now? It was about only 1 day since the House passed the Independent Act, blah, blah. The Democrats in the Senate have brought it to a vote. Okay, what is this? Biden administration approves. Yay! We already saw this. Bro, whatever. Nearly 80% of the nation's children will benefit from the Hispanic Tax Credit, while families receiving up to $300. Okay, look. If you're not into politics, if you're not like a political nerd, all of this information might be hitting you hard in the face. But trust me, it kind of makes sense, alright? If you like know what you're talking about. Alright, I don't care about this. Again, I just like clicking on the trending pages to see what the fuck people are talking about. Blah, blah, blah. What is this? I don't know who this is. I don't care. I just covered that abortion problem, right? Brown v. Board? 67 years ago, well, decision to completely transfer to America. Okay, what is this? Okay, people are just celebrating. Alright. I'm not interested. PragerU. The fuck does that mean? Oh no, what is this? The Israeli Defense Forces in its World Moral Army. What is this?
The Israeli military. What you hear in most of the media and the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. I was the commander of British forces in Afghanistan.
Look at this British ass white man, dude. I'm just kidding. What is this? Wait. Okay, this is either gonna make me laugh or it's gonna make me pissed.
I have fought.
This man has a deep ass voice too, by the way. Jesus Christ.
And the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. I was the commander of British forces in Afghanistan. I have fought in combat zones around the world, including Northern Ireland, Bosnia, Macedonia, and Iraq. I was also present throughout the conflict in Gaza in 2014. Based on my experience and on my observations, the Israel Defense Force, the IDF, does more to safeguard the rights of civilians in a combat zone than any other army in the history of warfare.
Oh, I love this. I love this. Say more.
Services. These are ordinary citizens from hundreds of rockets at Israeli civilians. After a peace.
Okay, yeah, this is bullshit. So, yeah, this is a bunch of bullshit. Alright, got it. And then, what is this? Okay, it's just a bunch of dumb shit. I don't care about this. I don't have the patience to watch a 5-minute video on what this motherfucker's saying. So, I don't care. It's not being used as a pro-Israel. Yeah, he's definitely pro-Israel. Yeah, no shit. Like, he's a British fucking... Alright, yeah, I don't care. I'm happy I didn't watch that. It's not being used as a pro-Israel propaganda by Netanyahu, the racist, ethnological president of Israel. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. This guy fucking sucks. Immediately off the bat, again, I'm not trying to be fucked up or anything, but like immediately off the bat, I was like, in my head, I'm like, I know this motherfucker is like pro-Israel. Like, I know he's okay with mass genocide happening to the Palestinian people in Israel. I know he is. He is looking at his... Okay, I'm not gonna say no racist shit. Alright, I'm done with that. That's funny as fuck, though. Again, I don't care what that guy had to say. He's just a piece of shit. And so is the fucking Prime Minister of Israel. He sucks too. Obviously. Alright, let's see what's happening in the world, actually. Again, I'm not done looking through this. Okay. New monthly child tax payment. Okay, I don't want to cover this. That's something else. Arizona Republicans feud or blah blah blah. Okay, I don't care. Republicans reportedly shift. Okay. UFOs? People are still talking about UFOs now? No one cares. The fucking every world leader tomorrow can come out and say, like, straight up, aliens are real. And, like, I promise you no one would give a shit. The world is in such a shitty state right now. You could say aliens exist and no one would care. Okay, maybe I'll read this. I'm not sure. I'm accidentally will end up paying the person. Jesus, man, what the fuck? Okay, I already read that. Tax the rich. Bro, I'm not gonna read this opinionated ass article, dude. Mad arrest after 4-year-old found like Jesus. Alright, fuck. Prosecutors worry Rudy Giuliani. Why do listen? Why do media why do news outlets always use this fucking picture of Rudy Giuliani? Look. Why did they do that to him? Look, fuck Rudy Giuliani. Rudy Giuliani is a piece of shit. They always use this picture of him. They always use this same picture of Rudy Giuliani for this. News articles, pay attention. If they ever talk about Rudy Giuliani, they will use this picture. Or pictures where his hair dye was like clearly melting off of this man's face. It's fucking hilarious. They really did him dirty. But you know what? He's an asshole, so like I don't really care, but I think that's funny as fuck. Alright. Is that it? Again, I could never cover all of the news. That would be very much impossible, but I try to do my best to cover everything that I can. Blah blah, paid by bro. Okay. Okay, I think I'm done with this. I'll look at my homepage really quick and see if there's anything there. Why the fuck is Bill Gates trending? Why do people care so much about people like Bill Gates? Yeah, thanks, Joe Biden. So, you want to talk about how you just sold millions of dollars of weaponry to Israel so they could use that to commit mass genocide on the Palestinian people? You want to talk about it? Joe Biden? Let's talk about it. God damn it, dude. I fucking hate this shit. It pisses me off. Okay, 47% of GOP prefers changing election laws to improving Republican message. Bro, Liz Cheney is a fucking nightmare. She's been going through it recently. The GOP is like trying to push her out. This week the House is set to vote on established commissions to investigate. Okay, yeah. Thanks, Elon Omar. Israel thanks U.S. for blocking UN statement calling for immediate... I'm done talking about this. It just pisses me off. I don't want to talk about it because it just makes me mad. I'm not gonna lie. It pisses me the fuck off and I'm trying not to get angry, okay? More of a hashtag. Oh yeah, we already saw this fucking monstrosity. What is this? Blah blah, Joe Biden, blah blah. He has the energy Trump does. We both know Donald Trump doesn't need flowers. What is this?
Relates to the president. Did he see the president? What observations did you see as it relates to the president? Did he see him engaged? Did he have a high level of energy? You've been around Donald Trump. You've been around Joe Biden. What's the difference between the two men?
Fucking Kevin McCarthy, dude. This man cracks me up.
This is the first time I saw Joe Biden as president since he's been in. I saw him on the inaugural and the State of Union night. He didn't. He was with it, and he was engaging, and he was giving me numbers, and he was talking. But at no time, having known Joe Biden for quite some time, does he have the energy of Donald Trump.
He's a dinosaur. What do you mean? Kevin McCarthy, shut the fuck up. You're old too. You are old. You know what? Let's drag him. Come on, Kevin. Let's see you. How old are you? 56 years old. You cannot be talking, sir. You cannot be talking at 56 years old, my guy. I am sorry. You cannot be dragging people. Again, Joe Biden's very old. Okay, my man is a fucking dinosaur. He's very old. Super old. And so is fucking Donald Trump. The only thing that kept Donald Trump a pep in his step is that racism coursing through his fucking veins, alright? So shut up. Again, I'm not defending Joe Biden, like, fuck Joe Biden. Like, I criticize Joe Biden all the time. He's not he's not a perfect president, alright? But you can't be dragging him for that. Come on, man. Drag him for his fucking policies.
We both know it. Donald Trump didn't need to sleep 5 hours a night, and he would be engaged. If you called Donald...
Didn't need to sleep 5 hours a night? How many hours do you sleep a night, sir? You sleep like 2 hours a night, Kevin? What's happening? You should talk to a doctor about that. What the hell's wrong with you? Teenagers sleep more than 5 hours a night. The fuck?
Donald Trump, he'd get on the phone before staff would. He'd bring other people down.
What observation?
Okay, so Kevin McCarthy just simping for Donald Trump. He wants that Donald Trump bussy, dude. He wants it. He's like, oh yeah, let me just simp for Donald Trump, dude. Love me some Donald Trump. It's fucking great. Thanks, man. Alright, am I done with this? I'm kind of tired of looking at news all day. Even like when I'm done streaming and I finish streaming, I fucking just look at news anyway. So like it's kind of exhausting. Okay, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'm done with the news for now. At least I'm done with it. I'm good, bro. We are going okay, I don't care about that, to be honest. So I already showed you this video, so we're gonna get rid of that. So I want to move into some cringy shit. I want to move into some cringy Republican ass shit, dude. Give me a second. I had to change the title because I'm not covering the news anymore, so give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. Hold on, wait, fuck, I fucked it up, god damn it. Shit. Okay. Some crazy Republicans, dude. Why Trump supporters believe Trump is the election lie. So I just want to watch this for my own entertainment. I haven't seen it. It's only like 5 minutes long. It's very short.
Hundreds gathered to hear from Republicans Marjorie Taylor Greene and Matt Gaetz at their first America First tour on Friday. This was essentially a Trump rally without Trump as the Republican Party grappled.
Look at them. The guy who was accused of, and there's some evidence of him having sex with an underage girl. We got a pedophile. And we got crazy ass Marjorie Taylor Greene who harasses and who just harasses kids who are victims of school shootings. So we got a pedophile and a psychopath. Thank God. This is what America needs.
With leadership fractures. CNN's Donnie O'Sullivan spoke with attendees to get a sense of whether they too believe the election was stolen. Listen.
You guys both genuinely believe the election was stolen.
Yes.
I mean, that's, you know...
Bro. Look at these guys. When you look, when I look at these people, I see America. I see red wine, blue, brother.
If you believe that that's true, that is... Is that horrible? Yeah.
Yeah,
I know it is.
horrible.
Is it horrible that we would even be in the situation to even think that?
But it's false.
No, it is not. Why would they have all those ballots hidden under tables? Why did that man drive that truck all the way across state lines
But it wasn't like
with ballots?
the ballots under table thing with Giuliani and Georgia. That's all been proven to be false.
It
no?
has not. I watched it on TV.
I watched it on TV, so therefore it means it's true. I am a Republican conservative and swallow and fucking gobble everything that other Republican lawmakers and Republican officials tell me.
It is false. Joining me now, Jatar Tadeja. He's a former QAnon follower. Thank you so much for
A former QAnon follower? Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? In the flesh.
being with us. I watched it all on TV. What do those words tell you?
Honestly, I think the first reaction you can naturally have is that that's a pretty ludicrous justification, right? It's really cringy. But the thing is, that's the problem. She watched it on TV.
Bro, straight up, weren't you a former QAnon supporter? What are you talking about? He's like, okay, I'm not trying to clown on him, alright? It's fucked up. Oh my god. Yeah, dude. And you know what I see on the TV all the time? I see Joe Biden pretending that he gives a shit about Palestinians dying and fucking Israeli citizens dying. So I believe that Joe Biden cares.
Watched it on OAN. She watched it on Newsmax. Ironically, she didn't see much of it on Fox because they haven't gone full into the election was stolen narrative. This is exactly the point, that the Republican Party and the conservative mainstream political and media ecosystem is now downstream and filled with all these conspiracy theories and ideas that come straight from QAnon, and they don't even realize it.
Talk to me about what you mean by that, because I think
he's like, QAnon is the OG fucking crazy people, right?
this is really interesting. You're saying that Republican elected officials, and we were talking about Matt Gaetz and Marjorie Taylor Greene, and there's a former president as well, they're downstream from QAnon. What do you mean?
So what I mean is that before, let's take a look at Dominion voting, right? Before, that Donald Trump mentioned it, it got brought up, no one had ever heard of Dominion voting. I had heard of Dominion voting because that was mentioned on the QAnon 8kun research boards back in 2018. It was mentioned on and off every few months, and then just after the start of November, there was a massive flurry of activity. On the 12th of November, OAN, Chanel Rion, starts talking about Dominion voting and even quotes a report that does not exist by the Edison Institute in regards to their voting machines. The Edison Institute was straight from the QAnon research boards. A week later...
He's like, the Republicans were stealing our ideas. Republicans, those motherfuckers, they were stealing our crazy-ass conspiracy theories.
Ron Watkins, who is the administrator of 8kun, has an interview with Chanel Rion where he talks about Dominion voting. Donald Trump sees that, retweets it, and then boom. That's exactly what I mean.
Yeah, there's no space.
There's so many things like that.
There's no space between the messages anymore of QAnon and some people within the Republican Party. That video we showed, Donnie's interview, you look at this through different eyes, right? You also noticed a physical shift while Donnie was speaking to that couple.
Yeah, so if you look at the video, they're pretty calm and cool and collected, especially the wife. But the second Donnie...
No, they are not. What are you talking about? We just saw the video. I wouldn't say that's cool, calm, and collected.
...says that was false. Immediately her behavior changes. She becomes agitated. She becomes aggressive. She talks louder, faster. There is a physical reaction she has in her. She's essentially being triggered.
Yeah, being triggered. Republicans being fucking triggered, dude. Just has a fucking seizure on the sidewalk.
Then, when he brings it up again and he reiterates his point, both the husband and the wife say the exact same thing. And if you watch just before the second time, the husband can't even look at his wife as she's talking. The husband's calm, the wife gets even more aggressive and agitated. I've seen this.
What is this fucking over-analysis ass? What?
This is what happens if you talk to someone who is involved in these conspiracy theories, who believes in it.
This is what happens when you talk to an everyday Republican.
That they've heard of QAnon or not, because a lot of them don't even know what QAnon is, and they espouse the same ideas. They get agitated, frustrated, and almost manic. And
He's talking to them like they're fucking animals, dude. What the fuck?
the same thing happened to me. The same thing happens to my dad. And I see so many stories every day about the same thing happening to other people. This is what concerns me, is this physical, emotional, behavioral change. It's like a flip of a switch.
Bro, they're just brainwashed, misguided people. All right? They're not dogs, dude. These people aren't animals. What do you... He's... Okay.
I wish I knew a way to stop it at this point. I mean, I do know one way is to stop spreading, media outlets stop spreading the misinformation for sure, but I wish people made better choices too as they were watching this stuff. Jatartha Jaja, I really appreciate you being with us, helping us understand it.
Americans are so spoiled. Americans are literally so fucking spoiled, dude. Like, they're so spoiled. It's crazy. Okay, bro. I'm done with that. I just want to watch some crazy ass Republicans. I honestly want to hear more crazy ass Republicans. I'm not gonna lie.
Through your eyes.
No worries. Have a good day, guys.
It's so amazing, John, to hear someone who has been through this and come out on the other side. But you also hear...
He's like, I once too was a crazy fucking Republican, dude. I want to see crazy Republicans. I want to hear like a bunch of Republicans go off, dude. I need it, and I want to see it. Nevada voters are mad as hell. Bro, I love it so much. I love it. I love it so much. I fucking love it. Bro, there ain't shit.
Hear from him how difficult, really how wicked a problem this is to solve.
Yeah, I know. Yes, you're absolutely right. But, you know, what I struggle with is...
Well, we'll get back into this, but right now I need to go use the restroom, so I'll be right back.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm back. So, I kind of just want to talk about... I just want to watch some crazy-ass Republicans, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. I just want to watch some crazy-ass Republicans pop off. I want to see crazy QAnon supporters, okay? I want to see that shit. I want it so bad. What the hell is this? I just want drama. That's literally it. You know where I can get drama from? Reddit. That's where I could do it. I want to see the public freak out page, because they always have some crazy ass shit happening there. Oh, is it all political? Fuck. Oh, it's all political, huh? Okay, you know what? Alright, you know what? We're gonna just look into... I just want to look at Reddit. That's literally it. Okay. Hold on, give me a second. I have to change the title again. Okay. I think I'm done. That's really all that I want. I just want to look at Republicans. I'm in the mood to watch some crazy ass Republicans, dude. That's literally it. But it's all political now. Well, not political, but what is this? This is on that dumbass podcast, right? I think I recognize this.
Israel, where he was talking about why Israel deserves to exist and stuff. After being there, man, holy shit. I feel like people have no idea what I didn't even know what the hell was going on until I went to Palestine and saw how crazy it was. But
what is it like? Tell me, give me your thoughts and your
So
experience.
everyone
fucking Joe Rogan, dude. All right.
Mistakenly thinks that Hamas like controls Palestine. That's not true at all. There's 3 different areas that were drawn up with the original partition. It's the West Bank, which is totally under military rule by Israel, and then there's the Gaza Strip, which is like the open air prison, which they bomb the shit out of like every couple of years, and Hamas controls that area. And then there's Jerusalem, which is an international city center that both Arabs and Jews live in. But the West Bank has been occupied militarily since 1967, and it's complete martial law. There's checkpoints. All political parties are illegal.
All right, bro. I'm sorry. I fucking cover politics so much. I just want to watch some crazy people. All right. Woman refuses to move her purse from seat. See, this is the type of shit I want to see. Like, yeah, Israel. I talk about it all the time. Of course, I'm going to continue to talk about it, but not right now. I don't want to get into that. She has that annoying ass voice. Don't put your hands on my stuff. Girl, just move your purse. You're like making a whole scene. That's embarrassing. Honestly, at that point, I wouldn't want to be sitting next to her anyway. I'd be like, she has an ugly ass personality. I wouldn't want to sit next to her. Fuck that. Did she ever get kicked off? This shit's so long. Wow, somebody's mailed. Okay, that's kind of boring though, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, she's just an asshole. Alright, that's it. What is this? Corner store fights? What the hell? Oh shit. Damn, shit is popping off. Alright, that's too chaotic for me. Okay, man in black shirts tries to kidnap child in broad daylight. Ooh. Oh my god, dude. Jesus Christ.
No, sir.
What's happening? What is happening? What the fuck is this, dude? Oh, 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 oh. Somebody call the police and break these fucking dad looking ass people. Bro, again, I try not to take these things too seriously. So if someone's gonna fucking flame me for like making jokes, like shut up. Alright? I'm just joking around, okay? Obviously it's horrible. But bro, I'm serious all the time. I need to stop.
I don't know. I think he tried to, I don't know if he tried to take the daughter or something. Turn your head, baby. Don't look. Turn your head. It's okay. Just stay right here. Hey.
Bro, what the fuck?
Come on, sir. You got your daughter down here.
What is this? Are they done?
Get the fuck away from my daughter.
Ooh.
Back up, bro. Get the fuck away from my daughter. Hurt you, bro. I give a fuck. You don't look, sweetheart. Don't look, sweetheart. I got your daughter, man. Over here.
You okay, sweetie? It's okay. We got it all on camera. We got it on camera.
What's his problem?
Who is he?
Well, I have no fucking
idea. He
idea.
tried to abduct your daughter? Get his license plate. Get his license plate, daughter. He tried to take her daughter.
He just jumped out of the car, hit me in the fucking face.
That guy was either fucking on drugs or he was either on drugs or he was mentally ill. That's crazy though. Alright, I'm done with that. Okay. 13-year-old Christian girl forcibly converted to Islam and ooh, I'm not getting into that, bro. I'm not. It is too fucking nah. I'm good.
Hi.
Okay. Yeah, take a picture. You're gonna look what happened. Blah, blah, bodybuilder. Take a picture in Times Square. This shit hurts my ears so much. That's cute. That's cute as fuck. Hell yeah, dude. That's cute as fuck. That's wholesome. I have nothing else to say about that. Hamas instant ethnic cleansing in schools. Oh no, bro. Oh no. Bro, all of this is just about Palestine and like Israel, bro. That's literally all of it. Oh no, I didn't think about this. I didn't use my head beforehand, dude. That's literally all of it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, bro. Okay, I'm not gonna... Every time I try to stay away from the news, it comes back to me and it haunts me in my fucking dreams. Jesus Christ, dude. What the hell? Okay. I'm sorry if I'm continuously avoiding it because I don't want to look into the news. That's literally it. I don't want to talk about it. It stresses me out. And I'm not trying to feel stressed right now.
Thank you, as always, for tuning in to the latest and greatest episode of Public Freakouts Unleashed, our first clip of the day. The woman recording gets into a brief argument with the woman behind the desk who claims to be like a manager. Not a manager, but like a manager. And then she catches her saying something super snarky as she walks out the door, decides to turn back around, and mayhem.
What's the number to the office here?
If you call the office,
thank you. I'm sorry, what was that? Oh, did she just say have a good day, you dirty ass something? What the fuck?
With my dirty ass look?
Oh,
Are you serious right now? Who are you?
Who are you?
I didn't give you a dirty ass look.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
You're talking to somebody that's like a manager. Where we can
Someone's like a manager.
where is this at? I know this is in Florida. Or like this is in Georgia or something, right?
And you can kick me out for what?
What's your
You can kick me out for what?
Have a good day.
You can kick me out for what? Because I'm recording all of this. All of this is being recorded. be skinny. I can be skinny. I came in here and asked you for the office number, and that's all I did, and everything has been recorded. Everything. Everything. Yes, please call your manager so I can show them the video of you being rude. You being rude. And she can play the camera back. Nobody did anything to you. Nobody did anything to you.
Ooh, bitch, I was not expecting that. I'm sorry. If I just ear raped you, I apologize. That was way too fucking loud. Girlie, you need to tone it down.
Problem. I'm not afraid of you, so don't do shit to me. Don't even touch me. And I'm pregnant, so I dare you to touch me. I'm pregnant, so I dare you to touch me. Call them. I want you to because you need to be fired. You need to be fired. You need to be fired. You need
Bro, at that point, this is a great fucking freeze frame. Bro, at that point, I would be like, you know what? I'm tired. I'm done with you. I'm not gonna argue with you. Like, it's obvious. It's bullshit. That's hilarious.
Parking lot.
Bro, I saw this video. This shit was crazy.
She takes it upon herself to physically open his door and confront him.
You know that you're
She straight up just marched towards his fucking door and just opened it.
Get out of my car. You're on the wrong side of the road.
Okay, you're.
Bitch, imagine that. Just sitting in your car minding your own business and just lady just rolls up and just opens your fucking door.
Being filmed.
Do you know that you're on the wrong? I think you're on the wrong side of the road.
You're on the wrong
You're
side
on
of
the
the
wrong
road.
side of the road.
Where?
This is not Europe. You drive on the right side.
Get out of my.
Oh my god, immediately it's not even like 10 seconds in, and she immediately brings up other countries. Like, girl, we could already know, we know you're racist, alright? We know you're
Face,
racist.
please.
The cops are coming.
Great, get out of my face.
You're on the wrong side of the road.
Fuck, guys, I'm sorry, but someone's calling me right now, so I gotta end the stream there. But I'll stream again Wednesday. I'm sorry, but someone's calling me. I had to take this. Bye-bye.